So many people are saying so many things. So MadMan presents what the are they saying? Hello guys, thank you for tuning in. Now, there is no death for a liberated man, for a liberated being, for a body mind organism in which enlightenment has happened. Now why? Right? So before I delve into that topic, just ask yourselves, why are you afraid to die? When you say I'm afraid to die, what are you actually afraid of? Right? Because everybody dies, right? There is no exception. Now when it is so evident, when it is the only truth, still why are we afraid of death? Just ask yourself, right? Now I'm pretty sure that the answer is you are afraid to lose what you know. You're afraid to lose this body, this face, or the people around you, the things that you've gathered, right? So basically you're afraid to lose your mental content. You're afraid to lose everything that has created the concept of quote unquote you for you. You're afraid to lose everything that has created the concept of personal doership for you, right? So as long as you're identified with this body, with this face, with your gatherings, with the people around you, as long as you're identified with that, then you're bound to be afraid to die. You're bound to be afraid of death, right? But when it means to realize the truth, when it means to become liberated, what it means is that you are no longer identified with the body that you have and your mental content, right? Now obviously it is very common these days that most spiritual people teach you to say you're not the body, you're not the mind, right? I don't know how that helps, but I definitely know that the very thing that you're using to say that, the very thing that you're using to say you're not the body, you're not the mind, is the mind itself. Now it is the mind that is telling that it is not the body, it is not the mind. Now, I don't know how that will help to get out of the identification with that mental content. Now the basic thing is that a liberated man is no longer identified with the body or the mental content. So there is nothing to lose, because there is always nothing to lose, right? Unlike another individual who is identified with the body and the mental content, he is afraid to become old because he is identified with his face. He is afraid to lose his gatherings because he is identified with the amount of money he has or his gatherings, and he is afraid to lose people around him because he is identified with that. Now whatever you are identified with, the more fear you have because you have more things to lose. I mean, there is absolutely nothing to lose, right? There is nothing to lose for everyone, but since you have a concept that all these things are yours, quote unquote yours, all these things belong to quote unquote you, then that is what you're afraid to lose. But basically in reality you do not have anything. So basically a liberated man is not identified with the body and the mental content. Now let me give this example that I keep using over and over again because I haven't found a better example than this for enlightenment, and it is this. Human beings are like electrical appliances, each different from each other, meaning that a microwave is designed to do something else and a refrigerator is designed to do something else. But all these electrical appliances are run by electricity. Electricity is the basic energy that runs all these electrical appliances. But the illusion is the personal doership, because the microwave thinks, just like every individual, the microwave thinks that it is the microwave that is responsible for carrying out all the actions that happen through it. In the similar fashion, refrigerator thinks that it is refrigerator that is responsible for carrying out all the actions that happen through it. Now both of these electrical appliances, or all the electrical appliances, most of the electrical appliances don't realize that it is the basic energy, electricity, that is responsible for not only carrying out all the actions that happen through that body-mind organism or that electrical appliance, but all the actions that happen in all the electrical appliances. It is the same basic energy, same basic electricity, right? Now that is what I refer to as personal doership. That sense of you doing something, that sense that separates you from things around you, that is what I refer to as entity or personal doership or ego or whatever you want to call it. But basically, as long as that is there, the realization of truth is not there. When that is destructive, when that is destroyed, when that is shattered completely, then the realization happens. But there is nothing you can do to get rid of personal doership. So when the sense of personal doership is destroyed, then the realization happens that you are not the electrical appliance that is the microwave. You are not the actions that happen through the microwave of heating food and all those things. You are not that. But you are the basic energy, electricity. Now when that happens, of course the microwave will stop working someday. But since you are not identified with that, then there is no fear of death, or you realize that the basic source, electricity, never dies. It will keep functioning in one way or the other. So to conclude the video for today, a liberated man, a man who is not identified with his body, with his face, with his mental content, there is no fear of death for him, or we can also say that there is no death for him. Now having said that, thank you for tuning in and thank you for love and support. If you want to buy helpful books, just go to www.hellomadman.com. Thank you.